Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Rashmi and today I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful waffle stitch. For this tutorial I will be using this DK yarn and a 4mm crochet hook. Let's get started and make a slip knot. To do this you're going to wrap the yarn around your fingertip like this. Pick the yarn from the left, move it over to the right. Let's do this one more time. Pick it from the left, move it over to the right and slip it off your fingertip this time. And pull these two bits down to create your loop. Let's put our crochet inside and tighten the loop around our crochet by pulling on the end of this yarn. Now when we're working with waffle stitch, we're always working in multiples of 3 and at the end you add 4. So as this is only a sample piece, I'm going to work 15 chains and then at the end add 4 to make my total 19. So yarn over, pull through the loop 1, yarn over, pull through the loop 2, yarn over, pull through the loop 3. So go ahead, follow the same method and chain as many number of chains you need for your project. I now have my 19 chains. We're going to skip the very first chain here and then work our stitches in the very next one. So yarn over your crochet, stick your crochet on the top part of the second chain here, yarn over, pull up a loop. We have 3 loops on our crochet, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, and then yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. This is a double crochet in US terminology and a treble crochet in UK terminology. From here, we're going to go ahead and work a double crochet in every single one of these stitches. I'll meet you back here. I'm now at the end of my first row of double crochets. We're going to chain 1 and turn our work around. Each of these rows are going to be started in exactly the same way. Chain 1 and follow this on with a double crochet in the very same stitch as your chain 1. So stick your crochet in there, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2. Now from here we're going to start working on our waffle stitch. This is going to be worked in front post double crochet and followed on by 2 double crochets in the next 2 stitches. So to do this you're going to yarn over your crochet, pull the stitches apart slightly so we can see this stitch on its own. We're going to go from the right behind the stitch and come up from the left. Yarn over and pull up a loop like this. Stretch this loop so it's the same height as the other stitch. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. That's our first front post double crochet. In UK terminology, this is front post treble crochet. Follow this on with a double crochet in the very next stitch like this. And one more after that in the very next stitch. And just like this we're going to work the whole row with 1 front post double crochet and then 2 double crochets in the next 2 stitches. Let's do one more group together and then I'll leave you to finish the row. Yarn over your crochet, pull the stitches slightly so this one is on its own. You're going to stick the crochet from the right, go behind the stitch, come out from the left. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Stretch this loop so it's the same size as the other stitches. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. Now follow this on with 2 double crochets in the next 2 stitches. That's 1 and here's my second one. Follow this method and finish this whole row. I'll see you at the end here. I'm now at the end of this row and I have 2 stitches left at the end. Let's work on those together. Yarn over your crochet and we're going to work a front post double crochet around this one. So stick your crochet from the right, go behind this stitch and come out from the left. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. In the very last stitch we're going to work a double crochet on top of this stitch. Again, this is treble crochet in UK terminology. From here we're going to chain 1, turn your work around and follow this on with a double crochet in the same stitch as your chain 1. Now this time around in this row we are working at the back of this waffle stitch. So when we're doing this you're going to be working opposites. So what that means is if I bring this closer, this first stitch here is our front post double crochet and these 2 are our normal double crochets. So in the front post double crochet we're going to work a double crochet on top. So yarn over, go in the top part of this stitch and pull up a loop. yarn over, pull through first 2, yarn over, pull through next 2. Now where we did the 2 double crochets in our previous row, we are going to work front post double crochets around those 2. So yarn over, stick your crochet from the right, go behind the stitch, come out from the left, yarn over, pull up a loop, stretch this so it's the same height as the other stitches, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2. We're going to follow this on with another front post double crochet around this one here. Just like this. Now once we've done this, we are going to follow exactly the same method for the whole row. So a standard double crochet in the front post double crochet from our previous round. So this is our double crochet here, and follow this on with 2 front post double crochets around the next 2 double crochets. So right here. That's my first one, and here's my second one. After this, you're going to do a double crochet, 2 front post double crochets, a double crochet and 2 front post double crochets. Use this method and finish this row. I'll see you at the end. I'm at the end of this row and I have 2 stitches left, and we're going to work in those together. Now let's work a double crochet in top part of each of these stitches. So yarn over your crochet, stick your crochet in the top part of this stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. Let's do this one more time and work a double crochet in the last stitch here as well. That completes my row. You may notice we started this row with 2 double crochets and we finished it with 2 double crochets as well. Now we're going to chain 1 and turn our work around. You can really see the waffle stitch coming together now. So again, we're going to follow this chain 1 with a double crochet in the very first stitch. Like this. And now this time around, it's going to be much more easier as we are just repeating row 2 and row 3 until we get to our desired length. Now in here, this is our front post double crochet from our previous row. As you can see, it's a little bit raised than the other stitches. So we are going to yarn over and work a front post double crochet on this one and 2 double crochets on the next 2 stitches. A front post double crochet around this one and 2 double crochets in the next 2 stitches. Let's do the first part together. Yarn over your crochet, pull these stitches apart slightly so this one's on its own. Stick your crochet from the right, go behind the stitch, come out from the left, yarn over, pull up a loop, stretch it so it's the same height as the other stitches, yarn over, pull through first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2. Follow this on with a double crochet the next 2 stitches. And you can work the whole of this row following the same method. I'll see you at the end. I'm at the end of this row now. Again, we have another raised double crochet. So we're going to work a front post double crochet around this one. Finish this row off with a standard normal double crochet in the stitch here. Okay. Now, there we go. These are our 2 waffle stitches. We can follow the same method and work as many rows as we like until we get to the desired length of our project. I'm going to work a couple more stitches and I'll see you at the end to show you exactly how to close your work off. Once you're at the end of your project, you're going to chain 1 and work 1 whole row of double crochets in every single one of these stitches. So yarn over, go into each and every single one of these stitches and work a double crochet like this. At the end of your row of double crochets, you can go ahead and snip your work off, chain 1 and pull this yarn out of the loop. There we go. This really gives you a perfect edging on both sides and completes your work. Now from here, you can use a darning needle to weave your ends in. And there you have it. This is your waffle stitch. If you enjoyed learning this stitch with me, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.